surrounded by Russian troops bit by bloody bit. This bridge over the railway was the main route in. The Russian circle's nearly complete. The attackers are using brute force to sledgehammer their way in from several directions. We drove in as they mounted their latest ferocious onslaught on the city's oil refinery, the second largest in Ukraine.
I don't think we should hang around here too long.
It felt akin to riding into some sort of Armageddon. Lyssychansk is the last remaining stronghold in the Lyssychansk region of the Donbass. Losing this city will be a monumental loss. Part of the plant is on fire. Many other areas have been hit badly. There are shells coming in every few minutes. But the Ukrainians are fighting the fight of their lives. And they've been battling over this pocket of the Donbass for months. We're with the soldiers of the 24th Brigade, sworn to secrecy about their exact location inside the plant. They're on the move to another fighting position. The Russian troops are 500 meters away, and they've come under savage attack here. But they're bitterly disappointed about losing their twin city of Severodonetsk. It's made their defense of Lyssychansk all the more important. They don't want to give up an inch of territory, but they follow their orders. Yes, it was the right decision, he says. Better to save lives. But every bit swallowed up by the Russians hurts, and their enemies are making slow but steady progress. We are going out, but some other units will stay, the battalion commander tells us. He goes on to insist no one's leaving Lyssychansk. We just want to regroup in a better position, he says. But the Ukrainian hold on this city looks very tenuous right now. But even as they hastily relocated, there was an air of this being the final battle for Lyssychansk. They've held the Russians at bay for weeks now, forcing some heavy losses on them and buying time to build up defences in Donetsk, the second half of the Donbass where the Russians will move to next. But they're coming under intense pressure on the Donbass battlefield, and even relocating involves casualties as they're forced to run the gauntlet of fresh shelling. Amid the mayhem of this grim fighting, the explosions and hurry to shift has led to a head-on crash. The injured are having to be rapidly extracted and treated, whilst the heavy smog offers them some slight cover. Those who make it out alive from the line of fire are utterly exhausted and high on relief and almost surprised they're still in one piece.
Hello.
But there's a growing exasperation at what they see as the delay in sending long-range artillery and better weapons for them to somehow finish this fighting.
It would be much better if you send us some new weapons.
Are you struggling with the stuff you've got at the moment?
Well, can't say that we're struggling, but it would be much better, you know. They take high losses, we need to retreat, but in the end, again, they will go forward again, we will beat them with artillery. They will, again, they have a great amount of losses.
So what's your message to NATO and the rest of Europe?
Stop being
The foot soldiers aren't mincing their words anymore. But there's a determination and courage here that far outstrips the diminishing odds of